Hello, and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Big Brother has sparked mass outrage after its live feed went dark for 6 hours. As the live feed went dark, a fan-favorite contestant was evicted in a secret elimination, and viewers have been left fuming. When the live feed returned, controversial yet beloved house guest Keanu was nowhere to be seen. This means that Keanu joins Rachel Riley among the house guests this year to not get a live eviction. Morgan Pope, who has been involved in a sort of cheatmans, also won head of household while the feeds were down. Fans have since reacted to these spoilers, with many fuming over Keanu's departure. "First year of my life that I will not be watching the finale," said one person. "Worst season in a decade. This is the worst season ever. I don't even care who wins Up," penned a second. "So mad Keanu is gone," wrote a third author. "I was rooting for him since day one. I hope Ashley wins at this point to upset everyone else. Worst season in the last 10 years, added a fourth. "Ugh, I've watched every episode of every season to date, but I'm just done. I don't think I can even push forward. My disdain for Morgan is too overwhelming," said a fifth. A sixth then wrote, "No, not Keanu. I'm done with this season." While a seventh said, "I wanted Keanu to win, but let's be honest, his game sucked. He's terrible at BB. I wanted him to win because without him I wouldn't be watching this at all." And an eighth added, "I'm so sad that he is gone. Keanu's next TV stint." Predicted. Meanwhile, some fans have already predicted his next telly stint. One person said, "I guarantee the challenge is going to call him before the season is even over," and many were in agreement. This comes after Vince Panaro and Morgan Pope were seen talking in code about having a relationship outside of the show on a recent livestream. The pair have been caught numerous times getting too close for comfort on Big Brother, especially considering Vince has a girlfriend of 7 years at home, who has now vowed to break up with the reality star, Vince and Morgan Showmez. One TikToker has claimed that the duo have been talking in code recently. The claims came after a live stream where they spoke about the probability percentage that they would be together outside the house. Vince asked, "If you were a statistician and the percentage was 0, there's only no, I don't, that's fine. Like I wouldn't, like I'm good." She then replied, "Are you asking for a percentage?" To which he replied, "I'm just saying, I don't know, whatever, if you have a percentage." Morgan couldn't quite understand what Vince was actually asking her, and she wanted clarification. Talking in code. "So the percentage is a reflection of essentially what I'm thinking, right? Like what I think it is, what I think you're talking about." He responded with one word, "Yeah." She then explained that she has been purposely holding her feelings back due to situations in the outside world. In their late-night conversation, Morgan said, "I feel like because of obvious reasons, I guess I'm not allowing myself to have a percentage. Because I feel like that would be something that obviously can't fully be dove into, if that makes sense." Morgan added, "But that doesn't mean the percentage would be non-existent. Is that understandable? So it's not a 0. However, it is also absent due to silence. Okay, did you get that?" The caption of the post read, "Oh, they want each other," alongside a series of relevant hashtags. The Big Brother game has well and truly sped up. The mastermind promised on Sunday's episode that a unique eviction would send the game into a tailspin. And that's precisely what happened. On Monday, the Big Brother live feeds went dark as viewers anticipated the veto meeting. But as the minutes of darkness became hours, it became apparent that something more sinister was at play. When the feeds returned, the game had changed. It didn't take too long to figure out that, yes, Keanu was no longer in the house. He knew he was going to be evicted after Morgan won the power of veto. Big Brother Season 27 is ending. Despite working together in the short term, Morgan knows that he isn't good for her game. Keanu had been spending recent days chanting that Morgan was the most significant threat left in the house. But Morgan and Vince wanted him gone, and on Monday afternoon, they got their way. We still don't know everything that took place in the mastermind's sanctum, but the fan favorite was sent packing. A new head of household was crowned in the aftermath. And the game did not slow down either. Morgan became the Week 12 head of household, giving herself another win to add to her impressive accomplishments in the house. She has really taken charge of the second half of the game. and on finale night, there is a good chance that she will win. Morgan and Vince have vowed to take each other to Final 2, and for Morgan, this should be a winning decision. The jury has soured on Vince for his terrible actions. He hasn't taken responsibility for a single one of his actions. That will come back to bite him. Morgan made her evictions late on Tuesday evening, and with just 4 house guests in the game, her picks were predictable. Could Vince leave this week? Morgan nominated Ava and Ashley for eviction. But the true power this round is in the power of veto. Morgan will be forced to replace either Ava or Ashley with Vince if they win in some way. That veto winner will also cast the sole vote to evict. Could you imagine if Vince went out like that? Morgan and Vince definitely have the edge here because they've been winning everything in the back half of the season. It will be an interesting 24 hours in the game, as the coveted veto is still to be played. We know Morgan has made it to the final 3, but who will join her? TV Fanatic will keep you up to speed with all the latest Big Brother spoilers. If you're not ready to say goodbye, remember the Amazing Race has a special Big Brother themed season plan.